Imagine the excitement and miracle of childbirth, only to learn within days after delivery that your infant child has neurofibromatosis.
And we spent about a week there while they were trying to figure out what was going on.
Our attitude and what we choose to see, because we can see the darkness, but in the darkness you can learn to listen to the silentness.
Yet as positive as they choose to be, they still knew life in their family was about to be very different.
Well, we certainly are a different family. We have a different family dynamic because we've all been homeschooled. So I guess that makes us quite a bit closer.
I wake up in the morning and I'm blessed to have my mom downstairs and just have my mom there for me, and then my dad doesn't have a 9-to-5 job. I'm lucky to see him by lunchtime, and so we're all together.
We have so much more contact than other normal families, and everybody's really close.
And that's something like I know a lot of families don't have, because like kids are going to school, the dad has a job, maybe the mom's working, and they just can't really connect as well as we do.
Connecting and caring are a major part of the everyday culture. It's a wonderful family dynamic, and one that unfortunately is no longer the norm in our society today. Yet this youngest child of 4 has been the catalyst, despite knowing all too well what the disease he lives with can mean.
It kills people and causes pain and death.
Recently, he just came back from an orchestra rehearsal, and I asked him, I say, did anybody talk to you? He said, no, just a girl say hi. And I say, who do you eat with during your break? He said, no one. I feel really sad because I feel that maybe he have to adapt to the world outside. But I asked him, I said, do you want me to come during the break to eat with you? He said, no, Mom. I'm comfortable with myself. It is a time for me to think about myself. So I'm thankful that how he learned to cope, to be different. But in our eye, he is more normal than normal people.
I like to say he has a defective joy gene too, because it's just always there. He basically wakes up happy, and he goes to bed happy, and it's just hard to contain the joy.
And the ultimate joy for Ethan? Playing with his Legos.
Because you can take them apart and they can be rebuilt, and you can make your own little world.
He's taught me so much about, I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't have the patience.
I've learned to live much more in the moment. As I'm a planner, I like to look ahead. I anticipate things, so Ethan always brings me back to what's happening right now. And that's just so valuable because I can see beauty in the moment. I can see joy.
Once again, through this family's compassionate connections, Naomi saw the musical spirit within her brother and shared her talent as a violinist, to the point that his lifelong dream is to someday perform
at Carnegie Hall.
I've really seen how music opens up Ethan's ability to express himself, to think of education in new ways, just with the brain development and of course the motor skills development.